Hello guys, so una good evening and welcome to our evening update. Guys, so how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing fantastically well. All right, we'll enter the first news of the evening, and that is the news about Gabriel Jesus. You know, say ahead of the match where Arsenal won't play against Fulham for the Emirates Stadium. So Mikel Arteta can't do press conference. So they can't ask him about Gabriel Jesus. Say Shey Gabriel Jesus don dey available to face Fulham. Arteta come say yes, he is ready to go. You get? They come even dey ask am say shey whether Gabriel Jesus go start the match against Fulham. He say let us watch and see that he's really pushing, say he wan really start as in no time, no time. You get? Make dem put am, make him start, make dem see wetin him go fit bring for the table. So me personally now, when I saw that press conference report, as I read through am, the thing wey first touch my mind be say, is this going to be fair on people like Eddie Nketiah, wey don dey like suffer for the team, wey don dey play very well. At least the first match he scored, second match he caused the penalty that led to a goal. So is this fair for Gabriel Jesus to come and just dive into the first 11? So that one then be another thing I say make I ask you, and make una let me know your thoughts for the comment section. Does it make sense? Abi make dem integrate Gabriel Jesus gently into the game, because don't forget, after this Fulham match now, our next match is going to be against Manchester United before the international break. So you get me personally, I'm seeing a situation whereby then go use maybe Gabriel Jesus, like maybe that kind of 15 minutes get before the match go end, 15-20 minutes. Maybe they just bring in and we'll just see what he gets to offer. Now, what's in me they see personally, so I don't know what to not think. Get so that's where me I'm seeing it. Then maybe against the Manchester United match, you put that from the first 11 you get from the starting of the 1 minute, you just put that make it enter again. Maybe just get some kind semblance of maybe building form for this Fulham match. Or if Arteta feel say in the ready to go, you can start him to just make him match fit and sharp against the next match. So let me know on our thoughts for the comment section, because as I saw that report, they pay me. I can't pity for Eddie Nketiah because man, no lie, that boy don't try you. At the same time, away from that, they can't ask Arteta about the touchline rules and regulations, the new laws from the FA. So what do you think? How the team they adapt, especially wetin happen to Tomiyasu? Say how they adapt. Because to say him first of all, 001, maybe the manager say he don already adapt. Say you no go see how they do all those all those shouting, all those things when they do for the touchline. So you not see me doing that. I'll be calm and cool like a cucumber. I guess say you get person don't dey there. Say if you do like say one come up for the technical area, the person will zap him. You get so he made a joke about it, but at the end of the day, just to give us assurance. So because if you remember for the Community Shield, he was complaining to the linesman, the fourth official, where the referee can't give a card because you are not allowed to be complaining and can't indicate. Say referee supposed to give that guy a card. All those kind of behaviors, the PGMOL are trying to clamp down on it. So I think I don't promise us now, say all those things, nada. You know, we'll see him. You do those things again moving forward. So that is like a promise that he's telling us. So Moko will hold Arteta by the throat, yes, if he do anything like that again. So at the same time, they're going to ask him about Arsenal's versatility compared to last season. You get so Babakode explained, say yes, it is quite true that last season we were not really having so much players that were versatile that could give us the choice to do so many different things. You get unlike Man City, maybe say they get so many players to do within the coach, they vision. You get like this season now, we have a lot of versatile players. We just don't unlucky. So we lose people like Julian Timber to injury. Imagine say we don't lose that guy. That guy can play anywhere across the back four. Tomiyasu can play anywhere across the back four. Just like say one player, they give you the vibe of 4 different players. That is the original versatility where they talk about. So, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, we shall enjoy it with Arteta, because I know say this season, I just believe say Arteta have many things to prove. And I still talk until tomorrow. This season will be very different. Like if you go see some kind of shocker. Look at the people in Man City they buy get compared to people who leave. Who you go talk say meets the quality of Gundogan, we don't leave. Compare Jeremy Doku and compare Mahrez, we don't come on. So look at it now. Yesterday they don't sign Matthew Nunes from Wolves. So Man City, whether we like it or yes, they are weaker than the way they used to be. I keep telling you people this thing. They are not as solid as they used to be. So more just to watch how this season will be. Now we say don't lose this, what they call him, I don't even forget the name now. Kevin De Bruyne. Now I don't lose Kevin De Bruyne. So let us see what they have to offer when they meet big team. You get now they judge them. I think before Kevin De Bruyne come back, they go meet Arsenal, and I think they will meet people like Manchester United. So might just see, because it's going to be out for like 3-4 months if there are no complications there. If there are complications, it could extend to 5-6 months. So I just want to really see how Manchester City go fare. You get, might just say, because I really interested in seeing how themselves go do their own business moving forward. So let's just keep watching. Now, away from that, they only ask Arteta about this Saudi Arabia threats. So what's in being opinion on the way Saudi Arabia they poach players from the EPL, not just the EPL, but the La Liga, but the Serie A? Like, what is the stake on the way they are approaching all this stuff? So Arteta want to explain. Okay, for example, now they ask him about Gabriel Magalhaes. He said there is nothing there. I just come on mind. I focus on that. I think when they break down how transfers they be say for a transfer to be successful to go, the player must approve it. The player must sanction it. You get for that transfer to get ahead. At the same time, the club, the owners of the player must sanction it. You get, because you need to understand that players originally are contracted to clubs. They already have a contract. So maybe you have a contract, you have 3 years left on the contract, you are legally bound to honor that contract. No matter how you beg the coach, no matter how you do hunger strike or training strike, say you don't want train, say you want go Saudi Arabia by fire by force. If the club does not want to sell you, there's nothing you can do about it. Even FIFA will not come to your aid because you are contracted to that club. So now what is that they explain? And that is what is happening at Liverpool now. Do you know that? I think it is Al Ittihad who won't sign Salah. Again, it was trending all over social media all through the night. It was trending. Even themselves, Talk Sports even use and do topic. They're going to discuss. They ask club say nothing. You get, even if there was nothing, we will say no because the player has like just signed 3 years contract and I never played. And so what's the point? Although Salah himself is willing, like he embraced the move, but what Salah can't do this? Salah no force the hand of Liverpool. Salah can't say, okay, if Liverpool want me to go, I'll go. If they don't want me to go, I will stay. Like, in give Liverpool the power to decide whatever you want to do, because that is the way it's supposed to be, because you are contracted to them. Unlike Mitrovic of Fulham, you know that Mitrovic went on strike, that he was not going to train, that he must go to Saudi Arabia. So that is like the once in a lifetime opportunity for him to cash out big. Say he must go there. They come back, Baba can't train. Okay, you go. You're going to pay 50 million. Last, the club can't pay. Now he has left Fulham, but the guy really fights to leave Fulham, which is not good because you are contracted to Fulham. You are expected to do your obligation to them. But it is what it is. So you know, go feel it, they cry wolf at the end of the day. So I think I just lay the background for everything. Now, do you know that for Arsenal now we get some exits where we don't say we won't sell? As of now, we don't sell Granit Xhaka, we don't sell Pablo Mari, we don't sell Trusty, we don't sell Mastona, then Kieran Tierney. That one still the loan with no obligation to buy or no option to buy. So I never really know what's the Arteta plan for that guy. So I'm looking at the situation, right? Maybe if he can go loan, come back, then maybe he go develop. I don't know whether they do inverted fullback role for that side. Maybe he go learn and well. I'm like, what is the plan for Kieran Tierney? Because from the look of it, you'll be like, say the guy no dey for Arteta plan at all. So me, I never know what they want to take that Kieran Tierney do, but we'll just watch. And this brings us back to tomorrow's game. Arsenal will play on Saturday. They're going to play against Fulham, and at 3 p.m. Nigerian time, then they go play that match. Arsenal versus Fulham at the Emirates Stadium. Now, do you know that there's a statistics that came out that said at the Emirates Stadium against Fulham, Arsenal don't play 30 games against this Fulham at home, and we have never lost. We are unbeaten in 30 games. So this time around, we are expecting, like for the media side, they're going to ask Arteta, say, are you aware that this Fulham won't play? For a very long time now, they never beat Fulham for the Emirates Stadium. Do you know? Arteta can't laugh, say, say that record deal. But no, Yawan has the record on the, it is our job to make sure that records are not broken in our watch. So we'll just continue the trend. So we could just knock them. They go. And another statistics come and say, for that Emirates Stadium, with the average, a very, very high scoring ratio. They score plenty goals. Like at the Emirates, we play free-flowing football. We are very, very fluid with the 12th men at our back, who are our fans, just cheering us on and going to do damage to our position. So I'm very, very happy. And another statistics can come out about Leandro Trossard. Do you know that as Trossard entered Arsenal for January up to when the season ended, nobody do more assists than Trossard? When I saw that statistics, I just say now Kevin De Bruyne be the master of statistics assists. I was surprised. But this boy, though this man, he did 10 assists for Arsenal just over a very small period of time from January to when the season go end. 10 assists. I was very, very, like, I was filled with joy. So wow, what's going to happen if you can start the season with Arsenal? Although Arteta favor is certain Martinelli, because when you look at it now, you go see say Trossard that like from bench in the comment. If you're saying the stats, how the match will be, and the guy never really played. Like the second match, I was expecting him to come in and do some damage, but that to me, has a red card can like spoil our plan. So we don't really use them the way it's supposed to be. So, but more to watch. So now, Mr. I can go do some kind of formation. See the way I set up my own formation on how we are going to play against Fulham, because I see a situation whereby Tomiyasu don't get red card, so nobody involved. So I see it's like if you check the starting, even though Gabriel Jesus don't come back, I would say let us start in Ketia. Then Gabriel Jesus, since he's coming from injury, you just come in gradually. It's just removing Nketiah and putting Gabriel Jesus. It will be very disrespectful. I don't like that. Yes, that's my own personal opinion. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So Nketiah should start, then Gabriel Jesus should come in second half. You get maybe 30 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go, as the case may be, in the coach prerogative. So anyone who want to remain do so. I'm looking at the same Martinelli, Odegaard, Saliba, then Rice Papi, middle of the pack. Then Zinchenko is back now. So I'm expecting Zinchenko to come and start and play the left back. Then Gabriel Magalhaes should come back to the helm of affairs. Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, make two of them there. Then White, go back to your right back. This is my preferred starting 11. Then people like Trossard can be coming in later. Like the bench is also rich. So this is how me, if I was Arteta, this is how I would set up. So me, I don't know about you now. If you were Arteta, how you would set up? Are you going to put Gabriel Jesus immediately? You go integrate them small, put them on the bench, then carry them enter. Then maybe for Manchester United match, you now starting fully. At least you just get some kind of 20-15 minutes of real action. We could take Georgia whether he really don't come back, because you cannot judge training and real match, no holds barred, any flying tackles everywhere. So this are the way me I see my own team. And so far so good. The biggest news of the night is the fact that Arteta, the come outside, they talk say Gabriel Jesus is 100% available to face Fulham. He's going to be playing. So they even ask him whether he will start against Fulham. But I say, well, let us watch and see. And truly, let us see what will happen tomorrow. So my dear Arsenal lovers, this is the evening news. So it's like come your way tomorrow as usual. I get out.